Hey everyone, Ace here with his dog Tempest. I know personally for me, saving money, especially as much as I can, is very important. So I want to walk through a few common money mistakes that the general population makes. But before that, I want to address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about this big elephant. I'm talking about why there's so much greenery behind me. Well, this is what happens when you have extra money in your wedding budget and your fiance is shopping on Facebook Marketplace. And she says, "Hey, I found this. I really like it. And since we have extra money, I'm going to buy it." And you have no wiggle room to say no since we have the money for it. So she buys it and tells me, "In the meantime, we're just going to keep it in the living room and you can use it as a backdrop." So that is why there is so much greenery behind me. Now that we have that out of the way, you've probably heard this first money mistake, and that is living above your means, as known as spending more than you make. Keeping up with your peers can be toxic to saving money, especially when you have to buy that new iPhone or continue to buy brand name clothing to fit in with the trends. That's just going to drain your bank account over and over again. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or are constantly putting all of your new purchases on your credit card and your balance just keeps going up and up and up, you might be spending more than you make. You might be just living above your means. Remember, it doesn't matter how much you're making. It's how much you can save. It's very important to always budget for all of your expenses and to pay yourself first by putting away for retirement. Second mistake is ignoring your credit score. Now I'm going to give you a personal example of that. I was 24 years old when I got my first credit card. And I know that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it didn't give me a lot of time to build up my credit. When I wanted to buy my first house at 26 years old, my credit score was only 690. Not bad, but could be a lot better, right? With a higher credit score, I potentially could have gotten a lower interest rate. Even if it was 0.5% lower, over time, that saves a lot of money. So when it comes to buying a car or even a house, having a higher credit score can help you obtain a loan faster and potentially get a lower interest rate. And in the long run, that is going to save you money. The third mistake is leaving too much money sitting in cash. What I mean by this is if you have a few $1,000s just sitting in your bank account for absolutely no reason whatsoever, you don't even need it for the short term, then you're sitting on way too much cash. The reason being is because currently the Fed just announced that they're not going to be curbing inflation to 2%, and they're going to let it go up. So if inflation goes up 3, 4, even 5%, you're losing out on money in your bank. For example, if you have $1,000 in your bank account and inflation goes up to 4%, that means by the time the next year comes, that $1,000 is only worth $960. You lost $40 due to that 4% increased inflation. What that means is you have less buying power. Your money is worth less in your bank account if it's just sitting there. With that being said, if you have any money sitting on the sidelines that you don't need in the short term, it would be best to put that money in a place that will earn you more money, at the minimum, to beat the yearly inflation percentage. The fourth mistake is going to be a fast one, and that's not investing at all due to fear or lack of knowledge. There is tons of information out there to help you get started in investing if you don't know where to begin. And if you're afraid of when you put your money in, it's going to come crashing right back down, let me tell you this. In the long run, and I'm talking 20 years or more, the probability of the stock market being higher than it is today is extremely likely. There are tons of options out there to teach you where to start if you have absolutely no idea on where to start for investing. Basically what I'm saying is lack of knowledge shouldn't be a reason to not invest because there's opportunities out there to learn and do some basics. And fear of losing all your money is also likely not going to happen because 20 years or more, the stock market is going to be worth more than it is today. So you need to get started. The last mistake I'm going to highlight is not searching for a discount. In today's time, there are so many different opportunities you have to find an item that you're looking to purchase at a discount. With opportunities like price matching or price comparing versus Amazon or discount stores like TJ Maxx or HomeGoods, there are multiple options out there to find the item you're looking for at less of a cost. A personal example, when I bought my first car, was I did a certified pre-owned. I got a dealer-owned car that only had 8,000 miles on it. It was a 2013 Honda Civic, and I got it for $12,000 less than a brand new Honda Civic. Now this 2013 Honda Civic I bought in 2014. It was only a year old with 8,000 miles, but it was $12,000 less than a brand new car. I still have it today and I've had no problems. As I stated earlier, Facebook Marketplace is also a very good resource to find items at a discount, i.e. greenery. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there that have items up for sale that have barely been used, and they're just looking to recoup some of their money back, which means you don't have to buy at full price, and you can get practically a new item for up to even half the cost, depending on what the person's selling it for. There should be little to no reason to buy an item at full price. And I understand there's some items that you should buy full price, brand new. But in the general idea of things, you can get almost whatever you're looking for at some sort of discount. You just have to look for it. If you like this video, just tap that thumbs up button for me and subscribe for more content. If you like my green wall, just leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. If you don't like it, that'd be great. Tell me too, because then I can let my fiance know that after the wedding, this has to go. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.